Synavya, can you give me your diagnosis for this Dragon model that we have here in the viewport?
Analyzing the Dragon model's rendering. I'll evaluate the material properties, lighting, and overall visual fidelity to identify potential improvements for photorealism and artistic enhancement. The Dragon model uses a translucent, glossy material with a high transmission and reflectivity, resembling a resin or glass-like substance. The visual matches well with the current material settings, showing realistic light refraction and reflections. However, the uniform translucency and smoothness reduce surface detail, making the model appear less physically complex. Adding controlled roughness or normal bump maps could improve surface realism by breaking up reflections and adding texture variation.
Great. Now, can you tell me what different voices do you have, and what style and what tone comes with each voice?
Here are the voices I can use: Alloy, Echo, Fable, Onyx, Nova, Shimmer. I can describe their style and tone as follows. Alloy is clear and neutral, great for technical explanations. Echo is warm and calm, suited for friendly conversation. Fable has a soothing storytelling tone, ideal for narratives. Onyx is deep and authoritative, perfect for formal or professional speech. Nova is bright and energetic, good for lively or enthusiastic content. Shimmer is soft and smooth, excellent for gentle or intimate dialogue. Which one would you like me to use?
Please use your Nova voice.
Switching the voice to Nova now.
Okay, please now switch to Shimmer.
Switching the voice to Shimmer now.
Okay, great. So let's switch the voice to a more upbeat voice.
Switching the voice to Nova now.
Actually, I think, what about Fable? Let's hear Fable.
Switching the voice to Fable now.
Okay, so let's right. So now I'd like you to switch your thinking into your deeper one. Use your deeper analytic mind.
Okay, thinking deeply now.
Right, great. So I want you to give me a deeper diagnosis of this Dragon model, of its visual quality. Okay, obviously, deeper thinking takes more time, especially the first time that we use it. But if we use it in autonomous mode, then after the first diagnosis, then the next ones are a lot faster. So what we expect here is that the system will respond with a longer diagnosis, much longer actually.
Material reads as a translucent amber resin, but currently appears plasticky and stylized rather than realistic. Key culprits in the current material state: roughness equals 0, 2 sharp mirror highlights, transmission equals 1 with thickness equals 2.27, and no proper volumetric SSS causes abrupt dark banding where geometry is thicker. Specular intensity and reflectivity combined amplify hard highlights. A normal scale y equals 1 suggests a flipped normal, which can create shading artifacts. Also, no microdetail normal roughness or Fresnel-driven colored specular makes the object look uniform. Recommendations: raise roughness to a 0.15 and add a small roughness map for microgloss. Add volumetric absorption or subsurface scattering with a tuned attenuation distance and smooth thickness map to avoid hard bands. Reduce specularly tint or lower specular intensity or tweak IOR-based Fresnel for more believable edge reflections. Check and correct normal map orientation, flip Y if needed, and fix UV seams smoothing to remove patchiness. Enable dithering higher render samples and use an HDRI softer area lights to break up perfect highlights. These changes should transition the material from stylized plastic to believable amber resin. The material currently reads as an overpolished, glassy plasticky amber rather than a believable translucent resin because several parameter choices and missing maps are working against physical behavior. Key culprits from the current state: roughness equals 0 and transmission equals 1 produce mirror-sharp highlights and perfect refractions. Thickness equals 2.27 paired with a yellow attenuation color, F6D148, yields harsh, banded color shifts and dark islands. Instead of smooth internal tinting, a normal scale shows a flipped Y, 1.00 times -1,000, which can create reversed shading artifacts. I also see signs of missing microdetail, no normal roughness AO maps, so the surface lacks believable microfacet scattering, and the reflections look unnaturally clean. The strong specular intensity 1 and reflectivity equal 0.5, IO equals 1.5, amplify that effect. Practical fixes: raise base roughness to a 0.05 to 0.15 and add a blurred roughness map, micro roughness plus edge wear to break up highlights. Add a proper tangent space normal map and flip the green channel or invert Y to correct the normal scale. Supply an AO curvature map to modulate roughness and attenuation. For believable amber resin, replace pure transmission with volumetric absorption or a thickness attenuation distance workflow, smooth thickness map, lower global thickness, or increase attenuation distance, so color grades smoothly through the object, and consider a subtle SSS or absorption shader rather than pure transmission to avoid dark silhouettes. Reduce specular intensity or tint the specular color slightly, and consider a thin clear coat with low clear coat roughness for surface polish. Finally, increase render samples, refraction, SSS quality, and check UVs for seams or baked masks that cause abrupt black patches. These combined changes will turn the current hard, banded look into a softer, more realistic amber resin.